Welcome back to my channel. Hi. Tonight's video is very exciting. I asked my sister to put together a list of triggers that they wanted me to do, and I have the list. I'm covering up the top because it has sensitive information, but so some of these are something else. I'm very excited, and I hope you are too. And their exact words to me were, I tried to pick things that you don't normally do. So that should tell you something, but we're gonna start with one that I have used before, okay? We've got the good old wood ghost. I love me some wood. This is a cute little piece of wood that just got like sawn in half and sanded, and then it's a little compass on it that was like burnt in. Very well done, I believe. Like it's very sharp, very rustic. Wood tapping is just so relaxing. I always find that when I'm doing like a trigger, my face just relaxes and I have a really bad resting bitch face. And then I hate it. I hate watching it and editing it, but I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm trying not to do that. Okay, that's probably enough wood tapping to suffice. I have to stop. Okay. Up next, we have this fun little sign that lights up. I don't know if you can really tell. Let me turn off the lights. So I turned off some of the lights. You can kind of see. It's got these letters, and it says vibes only. So we've got a V, an I, a B, an E, an S, an O, an N, an L. Oh my god, that was so bad. An L and a Y. If you hadn't noticed, I did put we have a little pouch of Nescafe sweet and creamy mocha instant coffee mix for this shake. Pour, add hot water, stir, and enjoy. also sounds pretty good if you just like rub it. Lots of flowers. And then there's kind of like this like little pin needle overlay of like more floral pattern going on. Definitely vintage. The material's also like silky and smooth, which is like a vintage kind of move. They don't really make it like this anymore. It's either like a leather or it's more of like a fuzzy kind of deal. This is definitely very silky and smooth. So I'm getting little threads everywhere. My arm is getting tired, so I have to put the cushion down. I'm sorry. I know it's just a cushion, but I am weak. Up next we have a candle. I was requested to use the candle. This is the one with the crackling wick. The crackling wick, the crackling wick. It's in coconut lime, but I was requested to do a little bit of tapping and do a little bit of lighting, so that's what we're doing. We're just doing what we were told. It's Robin's world. I'm just living in it, you know. Robin and I both really like watching ASMR. We kind of got into it at the same time. I've like talked about it a bunch of times, but we both just kind of go around tapping on things, and they're incredibly supportive of my channel. They always have ideas and stuff like that, so I thought it would be fun to kind of do this video as well, just to kind of like as an homage and like a little bit like, hey, thanks for being great, and like here, have your say a little bit, you know, because we do both like a little bit of different triggers, that kind of thing. They really like light triggers, and I don't love them. They don't overly, like, I don't know, I don't love them. I don't mind them, but I'm incredibly blind. I don't know. I'm really blind. So they like scare me, sort of, if that makes sense. I don't know. So they did write light triggers down, but I'm gonna try to do like a whole video dedicated to light triggers a little bit more, probably in November. So let's light this bad boy up. Okay, like, we're just gonna like let it burn, and I'm gonna hold it for as long as safely possible, and then we'll blow it out. So I guess I can continue to ramble on about light triggers. I don't love them, but I'm trying to get into it. And I want to do a whole video about it. I need to find like a good flashlight, or as the British like to say, a torch. I only know that from the Chronicles of Narnia. I was once obsessed with the second one, the Prince Caspian one, and I fine. Also, don't try this at home. This could be considered dangerous. If there's children watching, don't do this at home. I'm an adult. Barely. I mean, I'm 25. I'm barely an adult. I don't even know how to pay my own taxes. Just kidding, I pay my taxes, don't worry. Okay, so just for my safety of my own hands, I'm gonna blow it out now, okay? Get some of that smoke onto you so that we can cleanse your soul, darling. So these are something quite special. I shall unwrap and show you. So inside this red box is something that Robin's always wanted me to use in a video. They save them for like ever, and now I'm finally doing it. I just keep like putting it off. It's a bunch of empty allergy vials. So basically, my mom was an NP, so she did a lot of allergy testing, that kind of thing. If you don't know how allergy testing works, there's a bunch of little vials, and they have like a certain extract. Like this, for example, is orange, and you basically like put a little drop. These are empty, but there's like a extract. You put a little drop on the skin, and then after you put all the drops on, you like make a little, like aggravate the skin a little bit, and then you gotta go on your way, and then you come back and you see where the hives were. That's at least how my mom did it for many, many years. And so yeah, these are just some of the empties. We have orange, and it has a little pipette. In Canada, we just call these droppers, but the British always call them pipettes, and I think that's beautiful. It would sound better if there was like more liquid, but so we've got orange. We have chocolate. Yeah, it says scratch pick test allergen. So yeah, you put it on the body and then you scratch it. This doesn't smell like chocolate, I want y'all to know that. It smells incredibly medical. In like the most sanitary way. Most sanitary way possible. Okay, so we have chocolate. This one's watermelon. No, they all smell the same. They all smell the same. There's like a little bit of liquid left in them, which is like making an interesting sound. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to orange, chocolate, or watermelon. I think these are mostly foods in this one. And in case you're wondering, these expired in May of 2012, so they're a little old. Maybe that's why they smell, but I don't think like that smell is like hospital clinic smell. I grew up around the smell. I grew up like strongly in medical buildings, not because there was much wrong with all smell the same. I like keep smelling them in hopes that they smell like their food, but they don't. Okay, we got raspberry, we got strawberry, we've got cherry. What else is there? There's like a little piece of foam. And then we got lettuce, pineapple, lemon, onion, grape, garlic, and grapefruit. So that's all the little allergy bottles. I do want to do like a role play with them one day, so we shall see about that. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Up next, we have some kebab sticks. So, Robin's favorite ASMR artist ever is Corinna, and she's always got these sticks. So that's why the sticks are here. Let's get a couple out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And she's always like putting them in her mouth. I'm a walrus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These taste bad. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't. One time I watched this movie with Justin Long and he turned into a walrus, and it was just like the strangest thing I've ever seen, and I feel like it was a fever dream because no one ever knows what I'm talking about. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, up next we have a little baby Himalayan salt rock. Well, I don't know if it's Himalayan because it's white. Dare I taste it? It's salty. Anyway, it does plug into the wall, but I'm too far away from the plug-in, and my lights are plugged into all my other plugins, and I don't really want to like cause an issue, so I'm using the little baby one because I have a bigger one that's more of like that pink, but it's so heavy I just don't think that I'd be able to lift it. This one's on a little wood base, and don't I guess I could have plugged it into my computer. I could do that, but I'm not going to. It's smooth on this side, like really smooth, and then the other sides are pretty rough. Little soap lamp, Himalayan soap rock lamp. I love soap rock lamps. They give me life. I have a really big one, like I said, and it's just so heavy. I wanted to put it on like this little plastic drawer thing I had because it would look good there, but I was like, no. I'm gonna put it down and it's just gonna like bust through the plastic, so. But we have the little baby for the little ASMR purposes. You have to like tap pretty hard for this to make like a loud sound. I feel like I'm tapping so hard I can hear my ring making noise. Maybe I'll tap at this end. Anyways, that's the little lamp. My fingers are salty, yes. Okay. And last but not least, the final trigger. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't like eating ASMR, this ain't for you. Feel free to leave. But I have a pickle. Robin was just like, pickle, man, I love when people eat pickles specifically. And I was like, I'll eat a pickle. And I was getting this pickle out of the fridge. Rob's like, you're gonna eat this pickle right now. And I was like, they're like, it's 10:30 in the morning. I was like, I know, I'm doing it for you. So I'm gonna eat the pickle now. Again, if you don't like eating sounds, you may leave. It won't hurt my feelings. I love pickles, even in the morning. I normally don't eat like that, but it's for the sounds. It's a garlicky pickle. I'm not gonna eat the vine, so. Okay, that's it. It's all the triggers that my twin picked out for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was fun because it's definitely things that were out of my comfort zone. Look at me going out and expanding my horizons. So thanks to Robin. Love you times 1,000,000. You're better than I ever will be. Okay. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already and you'd like to see more from me. If you're asleep, that's great. Because, you know,